So what happened to the Nigerian Kano pyramid?
Can I say that, yeah, it's still it will surprise you that most of these activities or the how will I put it now? The groundnut pyramid, yes, it's been there contributing significantly, providing farmers, looked into it because of its ability to provide food and also service other neighboring states and other parts of Nigeria. Yeah, we know that the economy has always prospered through the arable crop, and we know groundnut, which is Arachis hypogeum, has is an arable crop. It's not a permanent crop, neither is it a horticulture crop, but it has always done well in that region of Kano. So the pyramid is still there, just that there is a neglect. There is a high incidence of neglect in that. So we have always tried to recommend for government, especially through the scheme of FADAMA, to see ways of resuscitating that pyramid. Yeah, of course, we know the groundnut pyramid was very important. It was very important in driving transformation for the players. Yeah, so it's more like, will I say, like a tourist artifact, attracting people to come and see how it used to be, without it, showing, what it's supposed to be. So there is high neglect. Those are great walls. Those are great walls which we have to see ways of fighting back. Can I tell you that the groundnut pyramid is not just in Kano, it's also in the Southeast Nigeria. It's, there's a place in the Southeast Nigeria where you can get the groundnut pyramid as well. But everything trickles down to neglect. There is so much neglect. The way these projects, the way these programs are facing neglect, it's really, 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 really a problem. And you can imagine how much that project, that program has, was generating. Of course, the bags of peanuts, groundnuts, were stacked into pyramids. Yeah, in the northern part of Nigeria. And the style of stacking, has always protected the peanuts from insect damage. And, that is also one of the challenges of, production and, productivity. And of course, once a local subsistence crop, peanuts are now, a major export crop for Nigeria, as well as other African countries. So it has also generated lots of foreign exchange. And, like you were mentioning about in 1960, Nigeria was also exporting lots of groundnuts within that period, within that era. Yeah, and yeah, so these were, it was not just, it didn't just start existing, it was built. It was built because of the potentials that we had at that time. So they were viewed as both as tourist attraction and as also a symbol of wealth, So, but now, what's your question is, what's going on with how can we bring it back? How can we bring it back? It's all about investing investing in it again, it's high time that we come back to start investing in resuscitating how it has contributed to transformation. Yeah. So yeah, we know that they have a very conducive environment for growing that, and which is also a very important thing than to start growing groundnuts in a greenhouse, which is more expensive, but we have it here in Nigeria. We have it there in the northern part of Nigeria, and we also have it down in the southeast Nigeria, which is not very far away from the northern part of Nigeria. So yeah, so groundnut pyramids were pyramid-like structures made from groundnut sacks.
Thank you for that. This question and this situation become really important in that we're looking at a country with over 200 million people, predominantly youth, as it were, and these are people that don't have job. Now we are talking of agricultural sector that they just be allowed to decay. Whereas if this agricultural sector were to be functioning, because looking at Nigeria the way we are, we don't really depend so much on the government because the government doesn't really give much. But if institutions are working that employ the people will not even care how much the government is stealing from the natural resources like oil and all that. What the people just need is a place to work and able to feed their family. So places like the Kano pyramid, of course, I just use that one as an example. Of course, like you also said, there are many other areas in Nigeria where agriculture have a really huge potential. Now, of course, we are talking of the cattle rearing that have become a menace in Nigeria, but it's not supposed to be like that. If there are law policy that promote the rearing of cattle in Nigeria, because cattle are rare in every country, not only in Nigeria, they need to be given the necessary instrument to rear them. You don't need to take cattle, enter into somebody's farm and be destroyed. That is not how to rear cattle. That is, you are just committing a crime. You see, so some of this, why can't we look into agriculture as a way of solving the problem of unemployment and food insecurity and even the main security problem in the country? Why are we not thinking in that direction?
Okay, thank you for that question. I think why we are not thinking in that direction is because of the perception. The perception problem is also part of the problem. I tell you, because whether we like it or not, because of the coldness, cold feet from the government, cold feet from even the NGOs and the funding bodies towards agriculture. And somehow, like the lip service issue, we don't take it seriously. So people are not very interested in putting all their eggs in agriculture. And they may have succeeded in putting just a part of their eggs in agriculture, and then one also in their secular jobs. And then they are like, they are not primary. Their occupation may not be primarily farming. And of course, from the researches we've carried out, we've also found out that most of the farmers are not, primarily, farmers. Most of them are secondary farmers and even tertiary farming, engaging in farming activities. So the perception problem is there. So that is, like a major spoiler. That's a major challenge. That's a major bottleneck that we need to tackle. Then what of the issue of trying to commit resources? Yeah, we know that most agriculture projects have stages. It doesn't really yield the result immediately. It takes time to grow. So some persons that even have plans to invest in agriculture, they would say, okay, if we get into maybe cattle rearing, it will take time, and for the diseases to navigate all the challenges of disease, pests and disease, infestations, and trying to also provide fodder for the cattle or forage or depending on the concentrate or supplement, even all the of course the grassy areas, the grazing areas for them as well. So there's so much challenge in this. Recently, I met one of our professors here. She is one of the persons who have also been an inspiration in the humanities section. I can also, set up, a cattle ranch where in Niger Delta region, so that it will be able to service the area. It will be able to service this. A lot of persons done for us to start to keep depending on the northern on the Fulani cattle rearers. So that project is very important, and for her to have come up with it, she has actually taught. She has taught, very deeply and come up with that. Other persons can think in that direction. Then, of course, we can also be inspired to encourage them to form cooperatives. When they have this type of arrangements, they'll be able to farms, cattle, ranches, piggeries, and livestock, diverse kinds of livestock.